In a broad world of tarot, where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot.
Hello, and thank you again for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of each other, and staying safe. I think I already said that, but stay safe. Anyway, hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And also keep in mind that everything I say may not resonate with you, but it may resonate with someone that you know or someone in your energy. But please just take what resonates and leave what does not. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right, Eight of Swords. That is Aquarius energy. Actually, no, that's Gemini. Could be an Aquarius involved. I mean, it is air sign, but this is energy of Gemini. Um, Locked up. Locked up, won't let me out. So I don't know if somebody is locked up, if someone is in jail, physical imprisonment. They can't leave somewhere. They're stuck somewhere. They're tied to something or to somebody. It could be mental imprisonment as well too. So somebody who could very well just be stuck in their own head. Whatever the situation, this I'm getting. They can easily remove themselves, or there's a way they can get out. Now, if it is jail now, I, I don't know. Maybe somebody is planning in this game. I don't know, but we'll get into that. But as I said, if this is just someone who is stuck in their head or they're trapped in their mind about something, um, this is just pretty much saying that we are not always stuck. There's always a solution. Because this woman, she's not as tethered down as she thinks she is. You know, she can easily remove herself. So sometimes it's just that mind over matter. It's the mental games, and the swords can be very harsh because it is a mental energy. It's clarity. It is thought process. Someone could be overthinking or so, or someone could be on a loop or on a spin. But we'll see. But now, if certain cards come out, such as the Chariot card, or the Justice card, or the Judgment card, okay, somebody could be dealing with some legal stuff. The Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and I did say that somebody is stuck in the past. So, Six of Cups is joy, it's childhood, it's memories, it's nostalgia, it's just looking back on past memories. And that's not to say that all memories, of course, are wonderful, happy, and joyous. I'm pretty sure, there are certain memories for some people as well that are very painful, that aren't the best, especially when it falls in line with childhood and adolescence. So there could be some painful childhood memories here or so, or somebody is experiencing that right now at this time. And this is what has them in this mental impairment. As I said, they're stuck on a loop. They're stuck in something in the past. They're unable to let go. Because with the Six of Cups in the reverse, this is a distorted view of the past as well too. So someone could very well have a very distorted view, a very distorted vision, or they're just stuck there. Five of Pentacles, Taurus. Six of Cups is that Cancer? No, Scorpio. Actually, Scorpio and Taurus are opposite each other in the zodiac. So here we go with the Five of Pentacles. Low self-esteem, being shut out, being outcast. So someone being an outcast, maybe a child being an outcast, or someone younger or so, or maybe feeling as if they've been outcasted their whole life, maybe turned away, taken advantage of, maybe even taking some hits with their self-esteem, but it's self-value, it's self-worth. So somebody having a low sense of self-esteem, self-value. The King of Wands, okay, it's beginning to make more sense now, because King of Wands usually in the upright is a very powerful leader. It's someone who's very confident. They have a lot of charisma. They gain a lot of attention. If this is someone who's on social media, they might have a lot of followers. If this is someone who is a public personality in some way, then everyone flocks to them. People like their personality. It's very fiery. It's very passionate. It's a very outgoing energy. In the reverse, not so much. The spark is gone. The fire is gone. They're low on energy. They're low on confidence. They don't feel as confident. So again, somebody feels rejected. The Five of Pentacles is rejection. Okay, so now somebody is having it's rejection issues. Somebody has a history, either somebody has a history of rejection, or somebody is not used to being rejected. But I feel as if it could be an energy of both. But obviously, with the Six of Cups coming out here, this is something that began way before where this person currently is now, if they are an adult. Maybe someone, as I said, used to getting their way, used to getting whoever they wanted as well too. King of Wands is a very sexually appealing energy, whether it be a man or whether it be a woman. So somebody's ego may have been somebody's ego may have taken a hit because they were rejected, they were turned away, and this has them feeling stuck. This has them in some kind of loop where they're replaying some kind of childhood trauma with the Six of Cups, like something being triggered. The Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Swords. But it comes out in the reverse. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. That's slow-moving energy. But it's responsible. But I did say that now, as I said, it's like something or someone now coming to some kind of realization, or they're now seeing this. But it's something about responsibility as well too. So this Knight of Pentacles could be that energy. It could be another person, but it could be this energy that is reflected around this person now. That now responsibility, accountability, practicality need to be taken or applied to this situation, especially the healing of the past. And I saw the star card as well right before this reading began. It fell out, and it was the only card that fell out. But I said, okay, it might make sense later on in the reading. And it does now because the star is healing. It's a healing energy. It's hope. It's faith. It's inspiration. So perhaps there was somebody here, because, and the star is all about getting attention as well too. Um, Whether someone is in a public spotlight or whether they're not, or whether they're doing something in their community or something, or they're getting their own attention in their own right, whoever that star energy is. And maybe that star energy, maybe this person had that, maybe they were used to that, and maybe they're not feeling that now. But as I said, some kind of rejection, or so, or they were rejected by someone that maybe someone put another person higher up on a pedestal, um, and they were let down in some way, they were turned away, they were rejected or so. But with this Knight of Pentacles, as I said, it's responsibility. It's a responsibility. So maybe someone having a responsibility to another person, or this is someone, as I said, they're responsible. I will say this, even though we do things, we say things um, to other people on the external, we we we're responsible for our actions, but nobody is responsible for the way that somebody else feels. If that makes sense. As I said, we do have a responsibility when it comes to how we treat people. Okay? that there are no questions when it comes to that. We do have a responsibility when it comes to um, how we allow ourselves to be treated as well. And I just feel, especially just being a decent human being, you never go out of your way or do anything to intentionally hurt someone or take advantage of someone. As I usually say, whenever I'm having conversation on my own, I may not actively be helping someone, but you for damn sure know I'm not doing anything to harm that person either. So this is what I'm saying with, we are 100% responsible for how we treat people, what our reactions are, as well as other people, too, but for their own reactions and actions. But we are not responsible for how someone feels. Um, Especially in relationships, and whatever the relationship is, whether it's a romantic one or whether it's a family or friend or whoever, we all have feelings, we all have emotions, but it's not fair to put that onto somebody else to deal with when we don't want to deal with our own. And I feel as if somebody here, as I said, it's a history of this, and this very well could have been stemming back from some kind of rejection or something that had occurred or gone on early on in their life. But it's put them in a position where they feel as if they either they don't know how to be responsible and accountable for their feelings, so therefore it's very easy to do that for other people, to put it onto other people to do that. But now there is some kind of roadblock here, because we start off with the Eight of Swords. Here we go. Three of Swords, as I said, it fell out, but it's in the reverse. So this is back to the drawing board, kind of in a way, with this Three of Swords. But I did say roadblock because, I mean, it's Two of Swords is the block before the three comes out. So nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to Okay, that's Martha and the Vandellas. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So shit, I think that song actually might have came out in an earlier read. I think I actually do have a read from several weeks ago, months ago, Nowhere to Run or something like that. So it might be connected to this. It could be picking up on that energy. Um, I don't know, but Three of Swords, that's my Heartbreak Hotel card, but it's in the reverse. So this is saying that for this situation, I would say usually it's a recovery energy because, all right, it is in the reverse. So we're stepping out of that energy. But as I said, it's back to the drawing board. It's back to the beginning because it's Two of Swords. It's back to being blocked, or back to feeling as if there's some kind of blockage or so. But I mean, we did begin with the Eight of Swords, which is the imprisonment, the trapped. So someone could be feeling trapped or blocked in, but it may not even be a physical thing. As of yet, we don't see physical. Right now, I'm just seeing a huge self-esteem issue that's right here in the middle. Because someone's used to getting so much attention or so, but now it's like some kind of negative somebody could be receiving attention, but now it's like some kind of negative attention. This Knight of Pentacles could be something or someone showing up as some type of responsibility as well too. Here we go with the Knight of Swords now. And it comes out in the reverse. This Knight of Swords is holding something over this person's head. And I just say that because when I immediately looked at I had the thought, but then when I looked at the card, that's what it presents to me, because it was like this. So this Knight of Swords, it's in the reverse, but it's pointing down. But look at his sword pointing. It was pointing directly at her. So whoever this is, they have something over this person. Okay. So they're holding something over their head, and it could be something with communication, some kind of talking, some kind of speaking, something they've said, some words that have been expressed. But this is why this person feels as if they can't say anything. Maybe this is why they are in prison. Okay, so again, we pick up on several different things here, but now I'm getting, all right, somebody's stuck. They're in this prison. They're in this position. But as I said, yeah, they could, from the outside in, it looks as if they could move, but they can't, because there's an invisible force that's keeping them right there that we can't see or so. And it could be because somebody is holding something over someone's head. They have some information about this person. Okay, all right. Well, and they have some information, and it could be regarding children. Six of Cups in the reverse. This is not good. People could have been in jail together as well too. Okay? Because listen, if this Knight of Swords, because this both swords card, if this Knight of Swords is willing to hold something over somebody's head, then you best believe they were conspiring at some point, or they knew each other at some point, or they were involved at some point. What I'm saying is, if somebody was in jail and they knew another person who was in imprisonment or locked up, obviously that other person, they had to have done something else to get to where they are, okay? I'm not here judging, but what I'm saying is this person had information on this one. And it could be involving something with children, or some kind of past, something that happened with kids in the past or so. As I said, if it's another person, but if this is just that one, as well, this is something about their communication slowing down. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is going back, because usually it's my going back to the scene of the crime. Seven of Swords. This man, he's stealing. He has 5 swords in his hand, on his arms, and he's thinking about going back getting those other 2, or he might come back to get them later. So This is where they came back to get them later. But what happened here? That was the trap. Okay, that was the trap. Maybe that was the trap. They came back. He came back to get those other two swords or to get something else, maybe another resource, more information, or something. Because he'd already stolen, he or she or they'd already stolen whatever this was, but now coming back for more. It's like not being able to leave well enough alone, not being able to leave it in the past, leave something in the past. It's like something about the past being revisited here. But this is criminal activity. Seven of Swords is stealing. It's taking something that doesn't belong to another person. Taking something that doesn't belong to another person and ruining their self-esteem at the same time. So this could have very well been sexual abuse that's going on. This is some kind of abuse. Or that has happened. So either this has happened to this person, or either this person did those things, or they were involved in something, or they knew about somebody being involved in something, and now another person is holding information over another person's head. What in the good fuck? Because I'm just thinking, if anybody knows any information about a kid being involved in something like this, then speak up and speak out. Why are we playing these fuck games with holding information hostage? Please, if you see something, say something. The fuck? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody irresponsible with resources or money. So whoever this person is, they were irresponsible. It could have been a mother figure. It doesn't have to be, but Queen of Pentacles is usually the provider, the one who takes care of the home. Could be a single mother as well too. But it's somebody here who lacks resources. Somebody could have been using their... Girl. I did say that I find myself getting real pissed off right now as I'm reading this energy, but you know what? I have a responsibility too, because some shit is going on. Somebody could be using their child as a means to bring in additional resources. But it's something that they're using this child for that's affecting their self-esteem. What is this? The Hangman. Neptune energy. So Neptune is the planet that rules Pisces. And Neptune is all about not seeing the realities of things. It's, I don't want to say turning a blind eye, but it's being in that dream state, being in la la land, acting as if we don't see something. But then also with this Hangman, it is looking deeper into something. It's, all right, gaining another perspective or gaining a higher perspective, looking at something from a higher view. Not having all of the answers just yet, but positioning ourselves straight up in the middle, like the Hangman. So we're neutral. We're in a neutral place. So that's why, even as I said, I find myself getting pissed with this reading energy like this. But even with this, like I said, this is a responsibility of mine, as well too, to come on here. As I said, I don't know who's going to watch this video. I don't know who's this going to help. I don't know if anybody will watch. But the message is out there for anybody who does. So it's just being in a neutral space, especially with the emotions. And this could be this Knight of Pentacles. As I said, they're very responsible. So examining something, looking something over. Not having all the complete answers just yet, but as I said, on the watch. But this Hangman energy, though, it's vigilant. It's always vigilant. But At the same time, it can give that energy of the Eight of Swords, because if we've seen something long enough, if we've understood something long enough, now, actually time to say something or speak up about it. The Two of Cups in reverse. So some kind of partnership, something is out of balance here. Something out of balance. But I did say this person, somebody's holding something over someone's head, and especially if they were in partnership at some point with the Two of Cups, having some kind of agreement. So whether it was some kind of romantic connection or if it was a business partnership, but with the Cups, it's usually emotion. So there's some kind of emotional tie that's here. But it's like people aren't as close anymore. Yeah, people aren't as close anymore. Especially, as I said, with, I don't know, because now I'm looking the Six of Cups. So we have the Six of Cups right here. But then we go from the six in reverse to the two in reverse. So it's like something diminishing or being subtracted or so. Like being taken away, or but somehow in connection with this Seven of Swords. Because like I said, here we go with two more items or two more people or two more whatever this was that someone was thinking about going back to getting or stealing. And I feel it's in connection with these two, whatever this was. So what is this Two of Cups in the reverse? So this partnership, this relationship that's no longer in alignment or so. The Wheel of Fortune. So 10. The Wheel of Fortune is luck, expansion, the wheel pretty much turning in our favor. This is Jupiter energy as well too, and the planet of Jupiter, um, again, that deals with just having that lucky streak and expanding beyond, because this is Sagittarius energy. So going beyond where we currently are, so expanding. So perhaps this relationship, maybe it didn't expand, or perhaps, as I said, the there was no growth or something in this relationship, or they split. Maybe there could have been some type of financial or resource or something involved with that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe somebody expecting to receive a windfall or something. Perhaps someone could have received money if they had joined together, or if they had partnered together. Maybe somebody is realizing that they missed out now, or that they can't, or that they're not going to be a part of something. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Pisces energy. And then we have the Strength card. That's Leo. So Leo is strength, power, having the confidence, the full confidence to do something. But the Eight of Cups, that's usually emotional disconnection and walking away. So it's like, so if somebody did emotionally disconnect and they walked away, they came back or so, or they reconnected in some way. But it's having, I don't know if it's seeing someone having the strength to walk away, or someone was powerless about walking away. Because I'm like, well, we get strength in the upright, but then we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Maybe it took more power to return to something. or it took more power to go back to someone as well too. Maybe there's even somebody who's trying to repair a relationship. So that's for some out here. But someone trying to repair a relationship as well too, or um, just pretty much kind of feeling in limbo with that. So maybe things are in limbo with this situation right here. But as I said, I know I said a lot in this reading, and everything is not going to be for everyone, but there's definitely some component here of some kind of illegal or criminal activity against children, especially because the strength card, Leo represents the fifth house, and that does represent children. So maybe somebody going back to get their children, somebody returning to get their children as well too. Like something is only a matter of time. Yeah, so this could have been, as I said, if they're like a single mom or so who has lost custody of her children or something like that, or a single parent, even. But I did say other people having a responsibility as well too. So maybe somebody uh, feeling responsible for another. But as I said in the beginning of the read, we are responsible for how we act and how we treat people, but we're not responsible for their feelings. That is something that we all have to take in account for ourselves. Um, if we realize that we are being triggered, if we realize that we are being affected in any type of way by anything that someone has said to us, by anyone's actions to us, that we feel that we can't let go of it, that we just replay it over and over, then that is telling us that there is something. Because here we go with all of these swords. It's interesting that all of the swords that we get, one, two, three, they're all surrounded by this. They're all surrounding this Six of Cups in reverse, the distorted childhood. So as I said, for some, it's memories of a sexual abuse that's affecting them, or somewhere where they've been taken advantage of, or something was stolen from them. And this is what's now affecting them, affecting their relationships with themselves, with other people, their family, their friends. Maybe some things are now coming up to the surface and now being unearthed. Maybe having the, okay, Eight of Cups, so emotionally disconnecting, and that's what makes sense. Like I said, we start with an 8 and we end with an 8. And hot damn, 8 again. I just realized that the strength is an 8. We end on two eights. So we begin with an 8 and we end on 2. So 888. Eights are all about abundance, prosperity, growth. It's very complex, but it's on that way to achievement. It's on the way to the breakthrough. So you have the Eight of Swords, where someone is feeling stuck or in imprisonment. They're trapped in their fears. But now you have the Eight of Cups, emotional. So I said, it's time for somebody now. It's time for somebody now to realize and look at how their actions have affected their relationships. It's time for somebody now to face the music. It's time for somebody now to kind of have to go back. They have to find the strength to get out of this Eight of Swords, to get out of this mental imprisonment, get out of this loop. That's what is going back. Because I'm just thinking, well, why do people want to go back to the past? Nobody wants to go back to those old memories. Nobody wants to stir up old repressed memories, or things that we are trying to forget, or things that have hurt us, or people that have hurt us, and situations that have taken from us where we felt lower than, where we have not felt our best. Nobody wants to deal with nobody wants to deal with any of that, but it's something that we have to do. We have to do it on an individual basis. And yeah, it hurts. Yes, it's very uncomfortable, and it can be embarrassing as well too. But self-reflection is not an easy thing, and I feel as if, especially with these cups and the Eight of Cups, having to find the emotional strength and capacity to really face these fears and face these issues of rejection in some type of way. So easier said than done, but there's always a start somewhere. Okay, the Hierophant. Yeah, somebody's feeling very hopeless. Right now, maybe just the belief system is totally off, totally down. With the Hierophant card, that's Taurus energy as well too. So anyway, you all, thank you for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I pray you all continue to do well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of one another. Please hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it, and I will talk to you all next time. God bless you, stay safe, and bye-bye.